Hello everyone, Greg at Clearwater 124. Just going to show a little bit of what I have planned for my next build here. I have a 65 Plymouth Barracuda and I'm going to build for the Trans Am series. I think I'm going to build another scratch chassis for this one just because I haven't built a scratch brass chassis for a while. I'm going to do a little different this time. I'm going to use a little different gauge brass for the main part of the frame. This, let me drag this out of here. This is 1/8 by 1/4 by 0.014. So it's a narrower gauge brass than I normally use. I think what I'm trying to accomplish is maybe get the ride height a little closer to the track. And I'll show you what I built most of the cars with. This is the 1/25th scale kit that you can buy from Slot Car Corner. And it actually comes with everything you need, and I mean everything, to build your own brass chassis. It even comes with the motor, wheels, tires, guide, brass, wood for body mounting, really everything you need. Spacers, grub screws, axles, everything you need to build a scratch built chassis is in this bag. And you can get it from Slot Car Corner. It's a custom kit. They make them. Great people to deal with. And if you're interested in building your first scratch built chassis, this is a good way to start. They also have it in 1/32. So, let me see if I have a piece of that so I don't have to bother opening that package. In my little brass box here. I probably don't have a chunk of it here, do I? You get all kinds of different gauge. I use it for a lot of different things. It's a brass tube. Okay, I think this is it here. Here's what I typically use. Maybe not. That looks a little smaller too. That's an 8152. Not finding what I want to show you here. That might be it. That would be 8152, and that's 5/32 by 0.014. And that's number 8152. Yeah, and the one I opened up is 1/4 by 0.14. Yeah, so it's a little flatter stock. So I'm doing that to try and get the ride height lower when I get the car built. I'll take some of this stuff out of here. And I'm not going to use, I'm only going to use some of the stuff in this kit, but I save everything because I'll use it later. It comes with a guide, tires, wheels, motor, gears, screws, spacers, brass. Yep, comes with everything. So I'll use the gearing, wheels, tires, spacers. I'm probably not going to use the guide on this one. And probably none of this brass on this one. I plan on using a Slot Invasion guide like this. And then just regular brass braids. Don't upset that. Boy, that'd be a mess to pick up. These little brass braids here, feed them through, and then what I do is I drill a hole in the front here and put a little grub screw through to hold the braid. And you just run your wires down in through those holes. But I like these guides. They're much smaller than the one that comes in the kit. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these guides that come in the kit, because there isn't. I just happen to like the Slot Invasion guide. It's easier. One reason it's easier to tuck up under the bumper, behind the bumper. It's generally not as visible as this bigger one. So I guess that's my best explanation. This comes with a motor mount and a guide plate also. See the motor mount. Oh, the guide plate's in here with the brass, I'm sure. Nope, I don't see it in there either. Maybe I didn't get one. But I have some. I have a couple of different size guide plates. So I'll use some of the parts from this kit on this build, and then I'll use it up in other builds. I have built some chassis from scratch and not even opened this up because I have enough spare parts laying around. I just use them. So that's the plan for this build. I don't have anything else new going on. I've been running laps in SlotSync, trading stickers, watching videos, cleaning cars. I might start on this tonight. I'll go out, I'll start like cutting this in half, and it'll be my two side rails for my chassis. Then I'll set my motor mount in, and I can solder that in. Once you get all that set up, then you can figure out what you got to use for a wheelbase. You know, once you get your motor mount in, you put your rear axle tube in. You can set your car on there, and then see where your front axle holder's got to be. So it's pretty simple and easy, and this board makes it real easy because you can pin things in place, keep everything flat, keep everything equidistant. Nice idea to have one of these. Yeah, that's funny. I don't see the guide plate in here. I don't think I opened it up and stole it already, although that may have happened. You never can tell. I don't see it in there. Anyway, that's what I got going on, folks. Thanks for stopping by. I'll do a little more on this build as I make some progress. Looking forward to it. It'll be another Trans Am car. I really like that series. I don't know what the next one will be. Maybe a Firebird. like a 70 Firebird or something. I really don't want to go much later than 70. I've been looking for over a year for a 69 Javelin 1/25th scale model, and I can't find one. If any of you run across one, give me a heads up, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Maybe a Challenger, a 70 Challenger, if they made them in 70. I don't remember when the first Challenger came out. But I don't really want to go past 70. Trans Am, I think 66 might have been the first live year. They spent a lot of time talking about it in 65. I don't think they ran anything that was called the Trans Am series, but this 65 Barracuda ran in 66. So they're kind of neat little cars. My friend had a later one, the in-between one, between that one and the new body style, the wider body style. I think his was a 68 orange. It was bright orange. Nice little car. Had a lot of fun with that. 4-speed. All right, folks. Thanks for coming by. Please like and subscribe. I don't know if people like to watch build videos or not. You know, once you watch one brass heads get built, they're all pretty much the same. So let me know if you'd like me to produce some while I'm building. All right. Hey, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. See ya.